Now our focus is on getting ready to install the pavers themselves. Now Greg's doing a little bit of raking here to try to start grading out this dirt, and we don't necessarily want the patio to be perfectly level. We want it to have a slight grade to where when rain hits it, it goes this way and not towards the house. So we're going to be setting up some form boards on each side so that we can ensure it has a slight grade this way. Then we'll put one here, stake it down, and we'll put another one on the other end. A few strings on top of it will serve as the gauge to make sure the brick pavers turn out just right. There's already a slight slope moving away from the house, so getting our form boards right doesn't take too much time at all. The strings go in place when we feel we're close enough to begin the detailed grading. The dirt inside the forms also has to be packed to prevent any settling that may occur later on. We cut a 2x4 down to 3 inches to gauge the dirt level beneath the strings. That's 2 inches for the paver and 1 inch for the sand. When the soil is right, we pour the sand out over the whole space and use another gauge block cut down to 2 inches to get the sand where we want it so that we can begin laying the pavers. The pavers we're using are 12 inches by 12 inches and approximately 2 inches thick. Now there's so many different kinds of pavers out there. You know, a lot of your personality may play into that, and the size and shape of the different pavers also will reflect the style of the patio that you end up with. Here we're going with 2 different colors, using the gray for a perimeter around the patio. Then we're placing the red ones on the inside. Now, it's very important to start off nice and straight when you're starting to put the pavers down. We have the brick wall to use on this side, and the wood forms also help us out on either end. And basically, you just keep putting them down and use a rubber mallet like this is perfect to bump them both tight and keep them nice and flush. After that, it's just one paver after the next. Because our pattern is pretty simple, it doesn't take too much attention to keep it going right. However, it is important to pay attention to the level of each paver as it goes in, because adjustments are more easily made now than after all of the blocks are in place. If the edges line up and the tops line up, chances are good that you're on track. You'll also want to be careful not to pinch your fingers as you set these things in place. When we reach the outer edge, we cap the whole thing with another treated 2x4 and sweep sand into the crevices between the pavers.